The Book of Enoch is an ancient Hebrew apocalyptic religious work credited to Noah's great-grandfather Enoch. It contains shocking revelations about the origins of evil, the fallen angels, the Nephilim, the flood, the Messiah, and the end types. It has been hidden from public consumption due to its secrets, which have been banned from the Bible. Enoch is the subject of many Jewish and Christian traditions and is venerated as a saint in the Catholic Church. His message was one of God's judgments against humanity, and his ministry was a precursor to the ministry of Noah. The Book of Enoch was discovered in late 1946 or early 1947 by Bedouin teenagers near the ancient settlement of Qumran, located on the northwest shore of the Dead Sea. It was written between 300 BC and 100 AD and is included in the canon of scripture of the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church and the Eritrean Orthodox Tewahedo Church. It is also quoted from ancient texts from the Dead Sea Scrolls, such as the Testaments of the 12 Patriarchs. The Book of Enoch is divided into 5 main sections: the Book of the Watchers, the Book of Parables, the Book of Heavenly Luminaries, the Book of Dream Visions, and the Book of the Epistle of Enoch. In the first book, the Nephilim were created by the fallen angels mating with human women and arriving on earth. In the second book, 3 parables on the arrival of the Messiah are found. In the third volume of the Heavenly Lumins, an intriguing guide to the sky's mysteries explains how the movements and operations of the sun, moon, stars, and other celestial bodies impact the day-night seasons and years. Enoch describes 2 extraordinary visions he experienced in the 4th book, the Book of Dreams. These visions reveal God's secret plan for his creation. The Book of Enoch is a book attributed to Enoch and 3 Nochs. It contains a wealth of knowledge and understanding that Enoch left behind for his sons and those who would follow him. It begins with a warning to all humankind and to the fallen angels who have made the earth a home of evil, bloodshed, and sorcery. It also discusses some of his prophecies and visions, including those about the emergence of the Antichrist, the tribulation, and the resurrection of the dead. The prohibition of the book was likely influenced by the fact that it contained prophecies about Christ himself. The Book of Enoch depicts the Watchers and the Nephilim as the origins of evil and the cause of the flood. The Watchers sinned against God by leaving their heavenly abode and defiling themselves with human women, teaching their offspring forbidden arts and sciences. God sent his archangels to bind and imprison the Watchers in the abyss and decreed that they and their human allies would be destroyed by a great flood. Noah, a righteous and blameless man, was chosen to build an ark and save his family and a pair of every kind of animal. The Book of Enoch is a fascinating and complex story that reveals many secrets and mysteries about the ancient world and the divine plan. It also raises questions and challenges for our understanding of the nature and role of angels, the origin and extent of evil, and the relationship between God and humanity. Enoch was chosen by God to be a messenger and witness to the fallen angels and the righteous ones, and was taken up to heaven by 2 glorious angelic beings who escorted him through the 10 heavens. In each heaven, Enoch saw different wonders and mysteries, and met different archangels who revealed to him the secrets of creation. Enoch saw God, the Messiah, and the abyss, a dark and gloomy place of torture, where the fallen angels and the Watchers were bound and imprisoned until the day of judgment. He was also a prophet and a mediator between God and humanity, receiving revelations and prophecies from God through the archangels and writing them down in a book. He also interceded and prayed for the fallen angels and the human sinners and delivered messages and warnings from God to them. The Book of Enoch tells the story of the journey of Enoch, a messenger and mediator between God and humanity. It also introduces the Messiah, the Son of God, who sits next to God and will judge both the living and the dead. The Apocalypse of Weeks depicts a future vision divided into 10 periods or weeks, each of which represents a distinct stage of human history and salvation. Enoch was born 7th in the first week, when judgment and righteousness endured. In the second week, great and evil things arise. Noah the flood makes a law for sinners. Abraham II is elected as a plant of righteousness, and a law is established as a fence. In the 4th week, visions of old and righteous ones will be seen, and a law is established as a fence. In the 5th week, the house and kingdom will be burned. People will be blindfolded, and the chosen root will be dispersed. The Book of Enoch is a book that foretells the end times as a sequence of cosmic changes, conflicts amongst angels, and heavenly interventions. It focuses on the Watchers, and the Nephilim are the primary enemies of God and his people. It also makes no mention of the millennium, or the resurrection of the dead, but does allude to a final division between the good and the bad. The timeline and symbols used in the book differ from those in the biblical narrative. The Book of Enoch is a mysterious and controversial text that claims to reveal secrets about the angels, giants, and the end times. It contradicts the Bible in many ways, but some people still believe it has some hidden truths and insights. It mentions Noah, Azazel, and Lucifer, and places all the blame for the corruption on earth on Azazel. Jesus said in John chapter 3, verse 8, that he who commits sin is of the devil. The Book of Enoch also suggests that the fallen angels repented for their sins, but the Bible indicates the opposite. The Book of Enoch is an unbiblical book that contradicts both the Bible and modern scientific facts. It states that the devil and his angels are consigned to a hellfire, and that everyone who repents from their sin is promised deliverance from destruction in hell. It also states that demons were no longer able to contact God after their initial rebellion, and that the ground in the city of heaven was made of gold. It also states that the wind, snow, hail, and moon come off a wooden receptacle in heaven, which is ridiculous, unscientific, and unbiblical. The Book of Enoch is not a part of the Bible, as it is not inspired by God. It was quoted in the apocryphal book of Baruch and contradicts the Bible numerous times. It falls into a category of writings called pseudepigraphers and does not have much value for Christians trying to learn gospel truths. Jude may have quoted from it because it was well known. The Book of Enoch is a pseudepigraphal work that was written after Christ and is considered doubtful. It is a mystery, and no one knows for sure whether it was written by Enoch or compiled by someone taking inspiration from him. It contradicts the Bible in many ways. Let us know what you think about the truth of the book in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.